Welcome, viewers, to scene 3. I don't want to take you with me, TIFA. You're a bitch. Always gotta spoil my fun. Fine. This is gonna be one of the few areas where I'm not gonna be taking Yuffie because Sid has a fairly good double AP weapon. Sorry, Yuffie. Anyways, let's see if I can make it to a freaking save point so I can end this recording. More importantly, we get Neo Bahamut here. Now then, I'm gonna go on and get Tifa equipped up. Work gloves apparently, and let's give her a regular gold amulet. She's not gonna have materia. Anyways, this is the end of recording, viewers, so I'm just gonna go on and see y'all the next fucking time. Save it first. Make sure I fucking save it. And cheers. Welcome back, viewers. Sorry I had to take a break, but yeah, I recorded an hour and a half worth of footage, minus a bunch of editing. But more importantly, we've picked up the Neo fucking Bahamut's materia. Actually, that reminds me, I want to unequip those from Yuffie. Yeah. Alright. Range, there we go. I like to have the most recent summons on Cloud, mainly because there is wait, no, yeah, that's right. Titan, Ramu, and oh wow, all three of those are level 2. Nice. And yeah, might as well. But like I was saying, I like trying to have all of the most recent summons on Cloud, just because it's easier for me to keep track of it this way, because Cloud I always have at the very top, so I can just kind of go down the list. But more importantly, since I have my material jiggered around and stuff, something to note, viewers, you're going to want to keep the fire amulet on at least one person. As I was explaining earlier with the Jenova boss fight, this one is essentially the polar opposite of the last Jenova boss fight we fought. This one is fire-based, so it would stand to reason that we will want to have a fire retardant armor on. Game? Okay, there it goes. Made me worry there for a second. I was actually going to be pissed considering this is not brand new, but new enough to where it shouldn't be fucking up like this. Of course, then again, it could also be because of my PlayStation 2. That is an old piece. Actually, I wouldn't say an old piece of crap, considering shit. That PlayStation 2, I've had her for like, I think about 7 years or something like that. I don't know, she's getting pretty freaking old. I need to get a new one, but I'm not going to get a new one until she finally completely craps out on me. Yeah, I did equip Tifa with with her strongest weapon. I'll unequip it. This section can be kind of annoyingly weird. You of course see that in the background. What you gotta do is wait until it fades completely out. At least that's what I do. Now that it's faded completely out, run through immediately. Yeah, we're gonna have tougher sections coming up a little bit later. Wow, they're dropping off like flies. Jesus. Well, it would make sense considering these are all Hojo's experiments. And we got Gremlins. are annoying piece of shits. I am going to be running from these assholes every single time. Whenever you attack them, they counterattack with the bad mouth. It's not a enemy skill, but more importantly, bad mouth is, oh hey, better weapons for TIFA. Not better weapons for TIFA. Work gloves are stronger, and I'm just going to leave it with work gloves, because really I'm not going to have TIFA work on anything. Oh, but look, I was actually going to try and equip that. What do I still have equipped to Cloud? Ice Ring, Fire Amulet, I don't need that anymore, so I'll just throw on Ribbon. Anyways, like I was saying about the bad mouth, what it does is break your armor. And I've had a few occasions where when it breaks your armor, it's gone for good instead of being, or it's gone for good instead of it being, instead of it coming back after the fight. So in other words, really not worth it to fight those guys unless you have them attacking TIFA. Yes. Oh hey, I got Yao on one of them. But, like I was saying, really not worth fighting them unless you can one-shot. And somersault. Nice! Yes, just keep charging up Cloud's limit break. Sorry, viewers. I have a minor case of maniacal laugh syndrome. Ooh, level up. Now, I know what y'all are probably thinking. Why, if you're so desperate to get the AP for your materias, are you not equipping the other summons to TIFA? Well, we'll be charging that up, or getting all the summons. Chokamog, pretty much after this section, is going to be worked on forevermore. But, more importantly, this section's a little bit more annoying. As you can see, there's a wave, so not only do you have to pass through when the outer wave is fully faded out, but you also can't come in contact with the inner wave. Like, you can't come in contact with the wiggling green thing. The annoying part about that is we get into more fucking battles. If you get caught by either of them, we'll immediately get into a fight. With these guys, actually, the wind wings. Oh yes, keep charging up limit breaks. We're actually coming up on the boss now, assholes. You can manipulate these guys, obviously, to get the white wind. But I'll be getting the white wind from another enemy way back in the Junon area. And good night, you jackass. White Wind isn't particularly works for me either. I mean, it costs more than a level 1 cure spell, and yet it cures less than a level 1 cure spell. But more importantly, we got Jackass Sephiroth. Alright, let's do this, asshole. I don't know, it looks like there's plenty of... oh, bollocks. Now, this boss fight can actually potentially be fairly hard. I don't remember exactly what all its attacks does. I know it's got Red Light, which is a fire-based attack, and Tropical Storm, I think is what it's called, or Tropical Breath, or something like that, which is also fire-based, and not a, and it is not a freaking enemy skill. But more importantly, I can't give any guarantees that my allies will live through it. I can kind of say Cloud's gonna live through it, but I can only remember 2 of Jenovas' attacks. Or are we fighting Sephiroth? Ah, fucking bugs, get the fuck away from me. Fucking crush you, just like all of your other brethren who have come to oppose me. Now, what I find kind of weird about this is it looks like we're going into a battle with Sephiroth, but it's actually another battle against Jenova. Jenova Death. Let's start off with Leviathan. And... oh. I missed something. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Red Light is a fire-based attack, so... ooh. Yeah. Oh yeah! Something to note, viewers, even though I explained TIFA's limit breaks earlier, in my experience at least, whenever she gets triple yeahs on the chart, like if all 3 slots say yeah, 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 for every one of them, it'll, like in my experience, it gives an extra bit of power boost. So it's very nice to try and get those all nice and set up. And I should have had Sid Cure. Of course, it won't really matter, because once we get Jenova's health down to about halfway, it's going to start pulling out that freaking tropical breath, something or other like that. And anyways, this is Neo Bahamut. Yes. In Final Fantasy VII, there are more than one versions of Bahamut. In fact, there are actually 3 versions of Bahamut. Now that we have Neo Bahamut, we can actually get the... nope, down goes Tifa. And are you going to... yep, Cloud. And go on in Grudge Lance, or Grunge Lance, or whatever the fuck it's called. Either way, like I was saying, in order to get the final, which is Bahamut 0, you need to have both Neo Bahamut and the original Bahamut summoned. Don't need them mastered or anything like that, you just have to have those 2 and a certain large materia. I will be getting all of the large materia, because it's actually really not all that hard to get all of them. But more importantly, Sid, you got a cure. Fuck. I was hoping to get it off before the summon animation hits. So now we gotta wait through freaking... oh well, Sid's probably gonna die. Anyway, this boss, with the right equipment on, actually... oh, there it is, Tropic Wind. It hits all... oh, it doesn't hit all. Kinda surprised at that. I thought it did hit every one of them. Okay, thanks for the free limit break. Dynamite is essentially jump, but with a, jump, but with the, but with hitting all, which means it also suffers split damage. And that was the last useful one, so Sid, you're pretty much holding back in Fox Canyon until you get, oh, you attacked him twice, very nice. You're holding back until you get your limit break charged. Because hey, why the fuck not? Cloud ain't gonna get any limit breaks anytime soon. Oh, nice. And go on and hit you again. I'm kind of surprised. Usually, silence hits like every single fucking time. It's insane. Now I'm gonna attempt to keep Sid alive just because Sid is working on the other freaking summons, and oh Lord knows I'm gonna want to have those get these experience from boss fights. And nope. Does hit Sid? No, hit Cloud twice. Interesting. Okay, fine. Both of y'all attack. Into a Tropic Wind. Absolutely. I don't know why you keep insisting on hitting Sid with that. Useless. You attack. You get cure ready. Okay. Here. You attack.